So I had to replace almost every clip in the video with a black screen, so all that is left is the top sets on everything. Plans change. They change real fast, dude. The plan today was to go heavy on the deadlift, like upwards of 365, and then to do heavy single on the deadlift specifically, then a heavy single on the squat, and then to do a few reps with front squats. Doing deadlifts, I feel like watching them. They don't look that bad, but man, they hurt. My hip was not feeling them. I thought maybe as I kept going, it'd feel easier. So I went up to 315 here. But I did 315. No good, dude. Did not feel good at all. So I stopped, went to the squats, and I decided that if my hip doesn't feel good enough to deadlift more than 315, it's got no business squatting anywhere near 315. So I only worked up to 225 for, I can't remember how many reps, like a very few number of reps on the back squat today, which sucks because I was excited to hit a heavy single today because I haven't done that in a while. But I gotta listen to what my body's telling me, and my hip is just not having it today. I really just think I slept weird. Like I don't know what I did really, but just as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem. So today might have just been an off day, I think, for my hip. But man, I put my feet closer in the deadlift, put my toes, pointed out a little more. Felt like as soon as I started to pull, I could feel my hamstrings and glutes involved. So definitely going to stick with that. Front squats, man, feel fantastic. They really did feel so good. I changed my, grip or whatever, a front rack, a little bit from yesterday's. Because yesterday I was kind of holding it as if I was, about to do a jerk or something, which I'm not. So, I switched it a little bit, brought it in a little bit so that my wrists weren't as, turned to the side. They can go back as far as I need them to. I don't have any problem there, but they were turned to the side a little bit because my arms were pointing out, and that didn't feel great. So I switched that up a little bit. At the end of this set of bear bar right here, I kind of moved my hands out a little more to where they were at yesterday, and I tried it again, and it just didn't feel as good. So you can kind of see it's a little bit wider. And it looks like my arms are uneven, but that's just because of the camera angle. I didn't include it in here, but I did one that was head-on view, and they looked symmetrical. So, but dude, front squats it's kind of funny. This is it's like a new era of my training. I remember, so when I started squat every day, first day I did a max, 205 was the max on back squat. And I went for 225, failed it. 205 was all I had. So now, today, I did a few sets of, I don't even know, various numbers of reps with various weights. And on the front squats, and then I did a single with 205, and it felt really good. It felt easy, my legs, obviously, they felt great. It's just the front rack position is not something I'm used to yet. So that's the only thing I'm going to have to get past. But the reason I'm front squatting is it makes my hip feel good. Not only does it not hurt my hip, it makes it feel good. So doing those, I think I'm not. I don't want to say that because that's very sad. But I think I'm not going to back squat as much for a while. If I think, instead of doing back squats every single day, I might start doing front squats every single day and back squats some days. If I do back squat, I'm going to do front squats first to get that squatting motion and making my hip feel good before I go into the back squats. I should have tried some back squats after my front squats today to see if it made any difference, but I didn't think about that until now. But yeah, this here is what do we have? 190. And I did 190, and I kind of got into the front rack, and then it, like, as I unracked it, it just like rolled back like behind my clavicle, and it just felt like it was in the right spot, It wasn't choking me as much as it normally does, and it just kind of it felt stable. So I'm glad I figured these out. It still takes me a minute to like get in the right place whenever I'm getting ready. But it's strange, man. Works your back a lot more than you'd think. Well, than I would have thought. Yeah, that's 205 or 2. Yeah, it was 205. It felt really easy. I think that it wouldn't be unreasonable to say I could do 315 within a month. And maybe once we get around there, hopefully the hips will feel great, and we can move back into back squats. It's just sad, though, because I was so close to 405. I felt like a monster every single time I would lift. I'd like hit a PR every 6 days. But, I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it. I should have gone, if I could go back, I would have done more reps. Instead of always doing singles, done more pulls. But I can't, so I got to fix it now. Yep, that's about it.